Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
That's a nice little setup. Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency.
Hey.
One. If I got it.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Hey.
All ears.
Hey,
What's the plan? Take a look.
I'm busy.
Привет, привет, уважаемый стример.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or
Я не знаю,
Be careful.
в принципе нет,
I can
думаю,
fix
пару
most
часов
things,
посижу.
but people don't fix so easily.
Так. Куча оружия какого-то понабрал. Так, это точно мне не надо. Вот это может улучшить.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Как у тебя дела? Чё, как гости? Я спать собралась, завтра надо пораньше вставать. Все, понял. Понятно. Завтра я тоже. Мне надо будет, не знаю, часов в 10, может, в 9.
Self-diagnostic complete.
Так что я постараюсь ненадолго.
Won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Давай, давай, спасибо, что заглянула. Спокойной ночи. Опять клея мне не хватает. Ты еще здесь хотел спросить по поводу лазерных этих пушек? Типа есть лазерный пистолет, есть лазерный карабин. Типа, а в чем прикол?
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
У них батареи вроде одни используются. Если только в этом плане дуэлист использовать. Пистолеты не автоматические. Так. Лиц. Так, толстяк у меня есть, наверное, да, уже один? Это разобрать нужно. Кузнец. Не, кузнец мне не надо. Я ближним оружием не пользуюсь. Так,
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid. No more cams.
карабин
No more
Тесла.
sight either.
Батареи, да? Коллиматорные. Блин, прикольная штука, походу.
I look like I want to chit chat.
Так, что еще есть у нас? Вот, лазерный мушкет. Выглядит как дерьмо, конечно. Ладно. Урон 30.
Can it wait?
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
А, стандартный конденсатор X. Привет, Ведик. Я тут разбираюсь в оружии. Поднабрал всяких лазерных штук.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Так, один пистолет. Мушкет лазерный мне вообще не нравится. Ну, как будто полная фигня.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
Институтский карабин. Так, у меня... Можно разобрать его. Клея не хватает, да, и уровень 3 науки.
My nearby databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Ну, такое еще найти надо. Я вообще
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
подобрал кучу оружия, не знаю, что с ним делать сейчас. Так, я вкачал пистолет какой-то. Зерат таракана вывел. Ну, тут вообще рандомный лут падает. Ну, в плане из рандомных противников. Карабин Теслы, блин, вообще. Так, вот его я поставлю на первое. Пусть на второе будет. Тоже поиграешь? Давай, давай.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We
Я
should
пока
head
тут...
back to the office next chance we get.
Пошоркусь. Так, кстати, броню нашел новую.
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
Так. Блин, я неправильно сделал. Ну да, да, предметы зависят от левела, это я заметил. Ты поменял модами или типа просто есть в игре как-то? В настройках? Меня в принципе устраивает стандартные цвета. Жало крыл, такого не видел еще. Приложение Подожди, у меня нет такого. Стройка. Видео, может. У меня видео пибой и типа... Да, я вижу, это РГБ. В шкале РГБ настраивать. Фиг с ними, где моя броня? что тут в игре очень много брони, я вообще офигеваю. Зачем? Зачем столько много здесь? Т-60Б, Т-60 Тесла. А, ну тут не все, тут рук нет, да? Кстати, я узнал недавно, что можно на Эйду поставить мод на корпус. Не мод, а модуль для взлома замков. Надо будет, кстати, сделать. Ты так и не нашел? Ты рассказывал в прошлый раз, кто-то тащил у тебя. Рабоглаз, вроде добрый, да?
Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
Карта обновлена. Что у нас появилось? А вот, Sorbium Place, понятно. Ладно.
Cambridge Polymer Labs, the global leader in the exciting field of commercial plastics.
А подожди, Кембридж
Now
Полимер.
hiring. Apply.
Кембридж Полимер. Ага, вот он. Нашли. Ладно, мы хотели что? В Diamond City поговорить с Пайпер. Пора бы делать сюжетные квесты уже. Надо купить клей, если будет. В магазине. Партию клея заказать.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Odds and ends.
Ты. Слушай, это реально? Ты попробуй, возьми у него и постреляй. Интересно посмотреть будет. Реально ли с такой скоростью он стреляет? Урон-то понятно, это в принципе возможно. А как выглядит скорость с таким показателем? Клей, да? Сейчас мы ей продадим какое-нибудь дерьмо. Пальто вот это. Модификации, я думаю, можно продать. Нет, рукуях. Ну ладно, хер с ним. Или продать все это говно. Ладно, оставлю. Он тоже забаговался у тебя? Ты, в принципе, можешь любой предмет давать поселенцу, заходить заново. И будет что-то интересное происходить. Сколочные гранаты 61. Нужно ли мне столько? Мины точно мне не надо. Все, понятно, принял. Так, Пайпер. Где Пайпер у нас? Так, надо метку брать отсюда.
You see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
У тебя по-любому там ресурсов куча. Ты можешь заново себе скрафтить, найти что-нибудь. Ты же задрот в Fallout 4.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
Что за безупречный патрон?
Feared and hated by everyone.
Не знаю такого.
Sometimes they punish people in the
Не
middle of
встречал
the
такого
night,
ни разу.
and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day,
А, бесконечный?
nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is.
Ну это чит какой-то.
Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But, well, we both know that angle is cut off.
Yeah. Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind.
Кстати, на консолях есть консоль на кому у тебя? Строка консоли, можно открыть ее?
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused.
Нет, печально.
I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's.
С ней можно много чего прикольного делать.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get it jump-started. See what the old Merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
С собой дом воспоминаний.
Anything else you can tell me about the Memory Den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The Memory Den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
Кого брать? Или тут без разницы?
Get hit in the head? I can relate.
Давай Пайпер возьму. С Ником я ходил только что. Можно с ней
I'll
погулять.
head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, if
No accounting for
anyone
taste.
could figure out a good use for it. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
Довольно странно, что до войны типа пользовались такой фигней, хотя там уже были компьютеры и все такое. Понятно. Не особо интересно. Так, что у тебя? Что за пушка? А, пистолет 10 миллиметров. Diamond City. Diamond City.
Big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Так, а где моя броня? А вот.
God, even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that? Blue thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Патронов не густо на этот ствол, конечно. А то вроде на ППХу много есть. Что-то не понимаю, куда идти. А вот. Доктор Амари, что-то знакомое.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Ебать, это что за хер?
Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track.
Hey,
what
Cleo,
was I saying?
remain
that's
silent
right.
during the
What matters?
speech.
We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Hancock.
Of the people, for the people.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel.
Какая-то херня, это так что было? Он там убегает. Где она? А, это торговец. Все понятно. Так, где там Амари, доктор? Он ваншотит дробаш, да еще бы с таким уроном. Он любого ваншотит. Скорострельность, мне интересно, как он там анимация вообще адекватно себя ведет при такой скорострельности.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Что за кошелка лежит?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Как насчет пули между глаз?
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Что, не умирает? Да, ну так неинтересно. Кто не видит, можно терминал взломать. Да, блин. Чё он делает? В смысле, теперь у тебя, когда ты стреляешь, у тебя, типа, тратится силовой шлем? Ну, ты явно накосячил там. У меня патроны — это силовой шлем всего. Кент Конноли. А, текстур патрона, это, блин, ну, тоже жестко.
There it is.
You sure you're not part synth? Of course. I guess you wouldn't know, would you?
Так, где он там внизу?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I think this isn't a social call.
Прикольные кресла, кстати. О, это можно все забрать.
I didn't hear that. What?
Надо будет попробовать Грогника поиграть. Сейчас мы все обшмонаем. Косторез. Ну, пусть будет, не знаю. Пусть будет. Давай, поговорим с тобой.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Ну, давай вперед, ё-моё.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another
People always hoping
intact
for something
memory
better.
close to you in
They usually end up with something worse.
There. Try that one.
Да, блин, ты...
What's it mean?
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Nothing, Connie. People like to...
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance.
Ну, рожа у
I
нее,
got
конечно.
steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
Стрёмный.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Почему ты не заморожен? Что он там делает?
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost.
А эти почему живые?
Everything's gonna be fine.
Бред.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it.
Вот же, живые же.
Get the kid out of here and let's go.
Хотя, по идее, умерли после.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
Точно, да, я читал логи, там сбой системы был. Я думал, они специально саботировали.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Вот пиздюк.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent
Кстати, это дом в Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Что-то непонятно пока вообще.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family.
Что, ты пошел? Ну, давай тогда.
I ended up kind of liking it.
Спокойной ночи тебе.
A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience.
Конечно, пуха-имба с такими статами.
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Так, ему тут лет сколько? 10, наверное.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Нихера там у них технология уже. Телепортация. Жестко.
Ah, what were you hiding?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know
Thing's
what
got
kind of
stims
side
in it.
effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Давай, спокойной ночи, спасибо, что заглянул. Я тоже скоро буду закругляться.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey.
You say the word.
Hey, Piper.
Talk to me.
Your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellogg, let alone a brain.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
That was all I had.
All right.
О, хилочки. Что тут есть?
What's that for?
Любят они сидеть, что... Забыл какого. Хэнкок, кажется. Если я не путаю. Вот он. Да ё-моё.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Есть что тут интересно? Сенсорный модуль. Так, ничего интересного. Наверх. Наверху мы были, нет? Да, там терминал был. А, Ник Валентайн. Забываю имя.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
О, это все еще Келлог.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
С собой ник возьму.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
А ее отправим. В замок.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving? The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. It's nice to have someone watching my back. Good Neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Can't believe it. He looks just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly...
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Нет.
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Так.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But a flying ship? No.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Мен.
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Такого я еще не видел. Так, одежда херня, наверное. Ну да. Так, погнали за Костем.
We're not alone.
5. Вы вовремя пришли. Да серьезно, блядь.
Yes. Flee, heretic. Heretic.
So long as you're carrying it.
Пойду-ка я оттуда, мне интересно. Добрый вечер. Да, бля, не понял. Говнюк. Он еще там спрятался, да?
What's that? Underestimate us again. One way to get this cool something. Couldn't take long.
Куда попасть?
No way I can do this.
Ты можешь взломать?
Hey. Go check that out.
Вовремя. ХП уже нет. Блять. Херня какая-то выпала.
Hey,
I'm listening.
check it out.
That's not something I do.
Мою.
something.
Блин, я не успел забежать. Ты вертиберт. Да, блин.
Excuse me. If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing. Out of my way, Wastelander.
Looks like there's some choice salvage here. No accounting for taste. Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they? I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
one way to get that.
Мы не продал бы. Привет. Хера, что они такие жесткие? Меня сейчас заклюют наспех. Я просто не смотрел вообще по ценам. Бэушные, что там. Xbox'ы. Бля, я еще застрял. Бля, хп нет. Чуть не отхуярили. Я вижу летающее дерьмо это, блядь. Пиздец, блядь. А чё ты их душишь? В смысле, они сами на меня напали? Вообще их не видел. Нарисовались откуда-то. Так, я помню, где-то здесь. Чувак вылезет, да, вот он. Все. Сейчас мы, знаешь, что сделаем? Возьмем его. И отпиздошим сейчас этих комаров. Где они там, блядь? Хера не видно, правда? Для какое неудобное оружие. Какое-то говно. Что это вообще такое? А, карабин Тесла, батарея. Наверное, его лучше. Так. Ебать. Вроде дамажа, а вроде нет, блядь. Бля, хп нет уже. Тут коготь, ну коготь попроще, мне кажется, чем эти летающие говнюки. В него легче попасть. Ну, хорошо идет. Правда, перезарядка. Блять. Уедь какая долгая. Ну да, но я хочу жопу надрать этим козлам. Так, была какая-то прикольная штука. Вот это, кажется. Прицел, правда, дерьмо полное. Не, без брони я не представляю, тут что тут делать. Вон он, да, сладенький. Сейчас мы очко надерем. Бля, он еще и легендарный. Сейчас надо скорострельнуть что-нибудь. Бля, беги нахуй. Бля, он за мной прям. Чё, все? Добрый вечер. А нет, я живой еще. И мансить вокруг деревьев. Застрял, да? Блять, я застрял. Бля, он мутировал. Блять. Какого хера ты пролазишь? Через деревья так нельзя. Блять, я застрял. Почти умер он. Да. Потяну на него патрон. Серьезно, ради этого мы дрались? Это тупо можно клипнуть. Это тупо можно клипнуть. Да, это мощное оружие. Че ты там стал? Не последний? Ну, у меня есть... Так, уровень подняли, да? 28-й. Так, оружейника мы качнем. Давай науку качнем. Я думаю, я готов еще к одному. Тут радиация, конечно, дикая. Чё, в кого там? Ба. Кстати, да, вот я не люблю так работать, когда... Когда смены одна за одной, в итоге ты потом ничего на выходных не делаешь. Отдыхаешь, просто валяешься, как овощ. Нет, не знаю. Я думал об этом, но типа... Максимум какой-нибудь пульсометр я буду использовать на тренировках. Все остальное херня полная. Ну, не знаю, ну, короче, очень сомнительная вещь. Типа, знаешь, удобно, типа, если тебе приходят оповещения какие-то, да, смс, ну, или сообщения, ты можешь просто почитать, от кого, что там, типа, по-быстрому. А так бесполезная вещь, мне кажется. Я не вижу ни хера вообще. Лампочка у него в кармане. Да ё-моё. Бля, еще один. Ну вот, прикольно, там, типа, пульсометр. И все, в принципе, для меня. Чтобы во время кардио смотреть. Замерять темп, чтобы не забавлять. А где ты говоришь еще руки смерти? Ну вот, я про это тоже, типа, а нужно ли это? Но с другой стороны, смотри, у меня мой, типа, встроенный в тренажер сломался. Там такая петличка, которая крепится на мочку уха. Он сначала работал, потом перестал работать. Я почитал, что надо, типа, помыть датчик. Ну, типа, протереть. Вроде я, ну, типа, почистил его. Но все равно он потом поработал какое-то время, но все равно потом перестал показывать. И с другой стороны неудобно. Там, типа, он как наушник такой, типа, цепляется за мочку уха и провод болтается постоянно. Халявный. Если надо платить, это уже не халявный. Дикий гуль. Как насчет просто загасить их? Бенд 6 за 3,5. Я вот смотрел, как относительно недавно. Кстати, это лучше, чем каталка для теста. Смотрел я, короче, ми-бенды. Я не помню. Скоро должен выйти новая модель какая-то. Кажется, ты говоришь, 6-я, может, 7-я выходит. Должна летом выйти. Ты можешь посмотреть на китайском рынке. 6-я, да, новая, самая последняя. Не... На Apple Watch больше похоже. Рушный завод. Ну, 3,5, она столько и стоит, в принципе, за свой функционал. Там больше ни хера нет, кроме как величину экрана с прошлых моделей. Давай. Это брат стали? Или кто это? Сестра Велина.
Cleanse my soul of wretchedness. Give unto me your eternal fire.
А где еще один руки смерти-то? Когти смерти.
Adam will lead us all to glorious division. Stop right there, stranger. None will escape the great divide.
Понятно.
Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Adam reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
There wouldn't be a place I could resupply around here, would there?
You may seek Brother Ogden. He should have some provisions on offer. For a price.
What is this place?
This is where we commune with Adam himself. I am surprised you have survived long enough to reach it.
I mean you no harm, I swear.
Few make the effort to travel so far. Very well. You may stay for now. But know that we are watching. Violence will not be tolerated.
The heathen soul can only be made clean in Adam's fire.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
How have you survived in all this radiation?
That is Adam's unique gift to us, the true believers. He has brought us here to this place, a place that cannot harm us, so that we may worship him, so that we may spread his word to others. That is our calling, to deliver Adam's message to a world that does not wish to hear it, to show Adam's power to all.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
None will escape the great divide.
If you are in need, then it is my place to aid you. At cost, of course. all those seeking Adam are welcome? Or is it something more tangible you require?
Let's see what you got.
As you wish.
Так, ничего интересного нет у меня.
May the divide bring you peace. May the glow of Adam guide your path.
Да ё-моё.
Grasp on the meaning of the word sea.
Adam will lead us all to glorious division.
Где ты, Вёрджил, вонючий?
Adam shall come and bear witness to all my wretchedness.
Say we get out of here.
In the end, we are all Adam's children. May the glow of Adam guide your path. The world will see Adam's glory again.
Наверное, здесь. Да.
anything useful?
Да-да-да, я ушел уже. Да, блин. Ушел оттуда я уже. Уже штук 5 когтей смерти завалил.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Да. Сказали, пиздуй на восток. Вообще сейчас за пределами карты где-то ходим. Да, блядь. Он не легендарный, он попроще. У меня патрон заканчивается снаружи, везде. Нет, тут был намного жестче. Это просто обычный. Тут был какой-то элитный моб. Лучше проходи, типа, с консольными командами на все уровни и так далее, чтобы смотреть контент, который ты еще не видел. У меня тут код. Ну, типа, если ты играешь уже миллион раз, зачем тебе... Типа, зачем тебе... А, ты в третий не играл? А, подумаешь пройти третий? Не советую третий. Не знаю, мне вообще не понравилось. Сейчас кота свой покажусь. Где? Семь шесть вообще не вкатил. Да потому что беспонтовый. Не, из-за него кисть болит, потому что мешает мне клавиатуре играть. Жопа развалился. Так, игра. Где игра у нас? На коленях вот так не мешает. Ну, только мои на коленях не сидят. Обычно на столе валяются.
Protect and serve.
Супермутант?
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work.
Очки на нем.
Stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
You're a super mutant.
Yes. Clearly you have functioning eyes.
Ну все супермутанты бывшие люди, как бы.
You didn't come here just to point that out. Now what do you want?
Can you tell me about the Institute or not?
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Why are you so afraid of Kellogg?
Do you have any idea what that man has done? What the Institute pays him to do? It's all off the books.
Давай, удачи тебе на работе. Я сейчас заканчивать тоже буду. С ним поболтаю, да, отрублюсь. Да, спасибо.
Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Can you tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in there.
Can I? Are you joking? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
It doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
A courser? What's that?
Another Institute secret. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute, remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
What do I need to do?
Listen up. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Protect and serve.
That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
You find a courser, don't underestimate it. The chip's no good if you're dead.
Ладно.
Protect and serve.
Сегодня все, наверное.